Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. This one today, I want to check in with you guys, just let you know things have been very busy on my end. That's why you guys have been seeing a little bit more footage from Sam the last following days, just because I've been transitioning with my current sales role, focusing on a lot more accounts. So I'm just juggling a lot right now, and I think that's really just something to put visibility out there for you guys on this journey because Sam and I have a lot of things changing, things are moving around, and her and I are long overdue for some conversations about the direction that we're going to take this. Like anything, when you're trying to get a business off the ground, I mean, this is not my first attempt, this is not my first rodeo when dealing with some of the resistance that gets in the way of things. But I think the key idea is to just give yourself the permission and the grace for things to take time and trust that it'll still come to fruition. Not every day is going to be great. Not every day is always going to be forward, but the idea is to just at least maintain a steady ship, never subtract the ship. But yeah, this is just kind of a note that I want to put out there. I'm also working on some other side projects too. So it seems like 2026 is just a giant year of growth in multiple different domains. There's a lot of, stuff off camera that I'm doing to organize my life. It's the work. I wish I could capture more of it. I wish I could record more throughout the day to share with you guys, and I'm making an effort to do that. A lot of my digital environment right now is pretty unorganized, and I'm trying to get I'm talking multiple terabytes of storage and data and iCloud and like all that stuff streamlined so I can pretty much have a better system for, the tech that I have to capture more of the moments throughout the day. Along with, just a whole bunch of other stuff when it comes to, my self-education and learning. I'm trying to juggle a lot right now. I know the best thing in business to do is keeping the main thing. But this is kind of just the chapter of life and business that I'm in right now is kind of things being a little scattered. Everything's chaotic until it's calm, and I'm trying to find that striking point to make things calm by just kind of tackling the things that are in front of me. Maybe you can relate. Maybe you have a lot that's going on in your life. And there's an analogy that maybe you've heard before, but it's the fire hose to the face. If you haven't, look it up. It's really funny. It's basically fire hose to the face. Just look that up if you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you do, sometimes that's what life can feel like, it's just a lot of different things. And, one thing that I've noticed with some of the people that I've been around is sometimes people, kind of submit to that, sometimes people are just like, it's all too much. I can't deal with it. It's just overwhelming and I'm never going to be able to get any sort of traction or grip or control on it. And to those people, I say, if there's a will, there's a way. I like to think modularly in a way where I can kind of compartmentalize different parts of my life, different areas of my life. I was sharing a little bit of that in a previous video, but it's like I have these different areas of my life where I organize it into personal, which is like everything health related, fitness, food, nutrition, all that, like stuff to make your heart beat, your nervous system, like all that great stuff. Like that's the life slash health bucket. Then there's business, which is like, what this all is, assets, trading value for dollars, not trading time for dollars. Like the whole idea, the whole paradigm of having a business, having an income stream that you own. That's the second area. Third area to that right now is AI. I've been learning a lot about AI and everything to do with it, so that's been a lot of fun. There's automations and projects and scheduled tasks and skills and all these things that I'm building between, and sites too, which is really fun. I'm like working on a website right now with ChatGPT work. It's been pretty cool. So AI is the third one, just staying on topic there. The next one is the job that I'm working. So like everything in industrial automation, I'm trying to learn as much as I can about that. And then finally, the fifth bucket is life for the personal brand. Personal brand, um, everything to do with public relations, everything to do with content, media, everything that I'm putting out there. This is though this is one of the buckets is the attempt of doing this vlog. Um, it just so happens to couple with other areas. So when you can find things and do things that filter through, the areas of your life, like maybe it might not look like mine, but maybe you can identify 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 max buckets of life that maybe the things that you have, maybe you've been putting off, or maybe there's just a lot of things going on in your life. Maybe modularly, those things fall into different buckets. And you kind of just got to keep chipping away. Just keep chipping away. 2 millimeter shifts every single day until you get a point where the chaos is lessened down so much and you have ultimate clarity. At least that's what I'm striving for those 5 areas that I've listed out there. But it's just been super busy. I just wanted to share with that to you guys because not every day is an on day. I've been so tired, even trying to think of the idea of filming these videos every day. That's why Sam has kind of a role in it. But until the calmness comes, which I don't think it ever will fully come, but we're chipping away right now. We're doing this raw. We're like almost halfway through the month, which is crazy. But yeah, this is more of just kind of like a raw conversation with you guys today. I just kind of want to be keeping it real with how things are going. So Sam and I, like I mentioned, we're having a conversation. We're still shooting for our goal. We didn't get intel back from the latest call, so we're going to be working on that and getting an audit put together. We have a pretty strong angle. I think things are going to be good. We just have to kind of reconvene when I have a little bit of time, hopefully before the weekend, and we'll be back with a little bit more firepower again. Like I want to really come in hot with some clarity. It seems like every week is like an ebb and a flow, like an up and a down. We're trying to stabilize, maintain. Don't move back, at least maintain. So that's kind of the name of the game right now. I'll be checking in with you guys soon. Exciting day tomorrow, halfway through the week. Let's go.